Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Dale Valdez.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively.
And next for the Angels, Kenny Foreman. On the ground, Redding to first, and that's the third out. And the Angels are gone in order. Back here in Houston, and on the mound in this one, Mark Keene. What's the word on? And stepping in for the Astros, Steve Diaz. He's got some power, no doubt. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. Play at the plate. Got it.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Digging in, Todd Keenan. That one missed.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Next offering is in for a strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. Chavez makes the grab. And that is that. We're in the second game of this division series. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Eric Raimo. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Packed house here at Dyken Park. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Who? Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the.
And now Kenny Foreman grounded out his first time up. Check swing, called strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And they'll do it again. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Vergara gathers, throws to first, in there safely.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an now this down the right field line. Fair ball. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 4.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front.
First and second, one out. Diaz now at the plate. Doubled his first time.
Right through there for a strike. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Double steal. Pitching for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third. McDougal at second with 2 down. That one way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
2-2 to count.
This one in the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line. Chavez makes the grab on the run. So the Astros lead 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Todd Keenan. Keen back to work. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got rhythm.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So in now for the Angels, Kenny Foreman. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one there.
Ball 1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McDougal sizes this one up, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now the catcher up to hit, Eric Raimo. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Steve Diaz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a 1-1. This one in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitch. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Kenny Foreman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the late stages of game 2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Eric Raimo up next for the Angels. 3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Angels strand a couple. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, number 6.
Keane back to work. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Francisco Blanco up and throwing. Brandon getting cranked up as well.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, like
so bottom of the 9th. Here's now it's the DH, Steve Diaz. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. 1 away with a runner at third. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. The 1-2. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He made him pay for that one. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Todd Keenan up next for the Astros. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And just one out remaining for Houston.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The Stros down to their final strike. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, DeMarcus Ham. Chris, how about a scouting report? We go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Emilio Perez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Fleming, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. That's towards center. Random under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Danny Mendick, the next Giant to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Yeah, foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Outside, that's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
He swings and fouls one off. They're down to their final strike. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final. Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Miami Marlins just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Cesar Rivera.
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's
bases full. Dominic getting ready to hit. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. There's a strike. In the air, left field. He's got it, and that's the third out. Third game of the division series. First and second, 2 outs.
Number
Rodriguez will hit next. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Tying run in scoring position here in Game 3 of the NLDS.
Nope.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, start of the fourth, and at the plate for Miami, Freddie Ladd. Rivera back to work. Outside with a breaking ball. Ladd went deep in his most recent game.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now it's going to be Ronald Valdez. 1 out, bases empty. Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Puts it in the air out towards left center. 2 down. Two outs, bases empty. Next to hit, Jacob Ruiz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fought off foul. 2 outs, bases empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missing low. In the air, out towards left center. Coleman tracks it down for the out. Bottom of the inning. Now,
Leading
Josh
off for the
Baxter.
Cardinals, the shortstop, number 21.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
You know, these Cardinals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up
number
there.
35.
Here's the center fielder, Glenn Chone. That one's in there. That's strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up next for St. Louis, Josh Bennett. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Two outs, runner at first. Bobby Perkins next up for the Cardinals. Left field. Domine makes the play, and that is that. So one left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Avery in his 3rd season, only 20 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just off the inside edge.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
We got full count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ostrander stands in now and watches strike 1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Lenny Domine. 0 for 2 in this one. Flips the corner. Strike 1. And here it comes. And that is out of play. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Remillard, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ostrander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's way high. And it's 2-0. Just off the inside edge. Two outs. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. Whitlock, the next to hit. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Andy Smooth, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Hard hit, base hit. Ostrander rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 runs in, coming home. And he's out.
Right on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th. 3rd game of the division series. Now up for St. Louis, Felipe Perez. That misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the runs where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Reggie Bowser. Fastball is outside. The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Right through there for a strike. The Fish leading by 2 here in Game 3 of the NLDS. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake the team up with the free pass.
Now the left fielder, Paul Coleman. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Edgar Gomes now at the plate.
Number
1 for 2.
27.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. This to third, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Run comes in from second, and a 2-1 ball game now. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Brian calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Number 21.
Josh Baxter getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. 3-2, they take the lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Chone digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Marlins 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andy Smooth.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Column in the box now. Takes strike 1. Moved into the bullpen for the Cardinals. Adam Copeland appears to be getting loose. Random, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball to strike. Chases that one upstairs.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Ladd, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ladd matched a homer in his last game. The Marlins down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Fly ball to right. Bowser hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Ronald Valdez.
Number 23.
Right through there for a strike. Out to short. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him a rollover on a changeup. Get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
1 out and a runner at second here in the late stages of Game 3. To third, Collins. Slings to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Josh Baxter.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Raul Flores getting ready to go. Bonda getting loose as well. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will end the inning. The Cards back here at Busch Stadium. We're at the top of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Steve Whitlock. And there's the strike. Line drive. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Action in the pen down there. Adam Copeland, the left-hander, up and throwing. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. And up next for Miami, Freddie Ladd. Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Raul Flores into the game.
35.
One-run game, and at the plate for Miami, Ronald Valdez. To the right side, and a foul ball. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. On the ground to the left. Now one gone in the ninth.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Ruiz in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Hit in the air left field. Squeezes it. 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. And now Oliver Avery. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, fouled off. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Baxter. Now a jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Craig Ostrander. The shortstop takes the ball.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals now lead the series 2-1 following this pivotal Game 3 win at home.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1.
Just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Patrick Blanchard.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with.
And next to hit for Houston, Steve Diaz. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Diaz launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball, that's outside.
And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. And at first. So next up for Houston, Kenny McDougal. Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Ball 4, take the ball.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cristobal Vergara. And fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Towards first, Smith. He steps on the bag, out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back here at Angel Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Ricky Chavez. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Kenny Foreman. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Angels go quietly there, scoreless after 1. Third game of the day. Two outs, nobody on. Steve Diaz, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. And a strike on the outside edge. Ball 1 there. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is that. Back in Anaheim. Kenny Foreman, the next to hit for the Angels. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Kenny McDougal. Blanchard back to work. On the ground to first. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. So Bases all loaded up. Random now at the plate. Fought off foul. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two outs. That one misses. And it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. All loaded up here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Oh, right to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's duel
Astros,
so far. Here's
right
how the
fielder,
starters have
number
performed up to
15.
this. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Kenny Foreman. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. That is the inning. So they make short work of him there. And we're back. Start to the 6th. John.
4-4. Take your base.
And here is Steve Diaz. He is singled and he is flied to left. Fouled off. He was late. With the tying run on at first here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line, and that's a base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here is Kenny McDougal. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Out towards left center, Chavez. And there's one down. Cristobal Vergara will hit next.
Now batting, number 74.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And foul ball. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Line to left. It gets down. Base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the
Pitching change here. Francisco
number
Blanco.
22.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Miller in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Lewis in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. 2 outs. He goes down looking. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Carlton Sullivan. And next for LA, Eric Raimo. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Not close with that one. 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Both runners advance on the pass ball. 2 in scoring position.
Well, you really can't blame him too much back there. I mean, you're asking him an awful lot to play what is easily the toughest defensive position on the field when that's not something he ever does. This is pretty much what you're going to get.
Garcia, the runner at third. Cannon stands at second. No outs. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jared Ono, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out to short. Slings it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Adolfo Chavez getting ready to hit.
Number 18.
Strike 1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
That one the other way. And foul ball. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Geraldo O'Hara.
First base. Ball 4. Take the base.
First and second, 1 out. Diaz, the next to hit.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
First base.
first and second, 2 outs. Foreman now at the plate. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Pitching for Houston, number 55.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Howard Wright getting loose out there. And that's way high. Ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Out there to center. Crow gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the inning. Angels strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1. Back in Anaheim, stepping in, Kenny McDougal. Ojeda back to work. There's a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Brandon Redding up next for the Astros. And that's in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And downstairs.
2 strikes. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's down and in. Vergara in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
At the plate, Cristobal Vergara. Yo 1. And ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Popped up. Foreman. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jesse Miller.
15.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Misses outside, 1-0.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Down the line, and it's foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Holding on to a one-run lead here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Runner on the move. Throw to second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
So the tying run at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Movement in the bullpen. Howard Wright up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left side, McDougal on his way over. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 15.
Cameron Cannon will hit next. Sweeney goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Just missed. Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Fires to first in time.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. And now Eric Raimo. First pitch, not close. And the slider just misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Off the mark there. And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that's outside ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Number 52.
2 outs, runner at first. Jared Ono, the next to hit for the Angels. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. Drops into the glove. And that is the third out of the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Angels.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Lamont
17.
Calvert.
These are the spots
Leading off
relievers
the
really
defense,
make a
first
name for
baseman,
themselves.
number
Late
16.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lewis in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Dennison has this one sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. He's 2 outs away. Crow getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. And they're down to their last out.
That's why you hunt the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So up next, William Hu. First offering, and it just misses. And that's too high. And that misses. And it's 3-0.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. The Astros down to their final strike. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Simon Sykes.
Leading off for the
Try
Orioles,
to stay back for
shortstop,
that power
number
change.
So 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Brett MacArthur. There's the strike. MacArthur recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That's down and in. A slider missed.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish. And I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
And he swings over the top there. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We head to the back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Corey Mortero. How about a base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Mark Cuevas. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Borbon. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Borbon recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him now.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Esteban Valdez. Step off throw to first. Borbon dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Next pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. The hitters count.
Dave Vogelsang next to bat for the A's. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. That's hard hit on the line. Diving, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Third game of the division series. And into the box for Baltimore, Leo Feliz. Sykes back to work. Right through there for a strike. Feliz in his 3rd season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Line drive, and that's just foul. And that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And for the Orioles, Roger Nava. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And that's outside. And 1-1. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Grounder might be two. Zips it to first. One out in the second.
Well, he certainly didn't look comfortable or fluid on that play. And later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if a ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
Here's the third baseman, Richard Chu. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sykes, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with two strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Colin Moore stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And the 1-0. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And delivers outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
So now 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting 8th, right fielder,
First and
number
second,
58.
2 outs. And now the right fielder, Donna Urias de la Cruz. And ball one to the right fielder.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 on, 2 outs. And that drops in for a strike.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes the throw, the tag, and he's safe. We're tied at 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And now Richard Paz on the corner for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Out to short. To first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Dave. Now it's the second baseman, Brett MacArthur. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now the first baseman, Leo Feliz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Checks over to first. Back safely. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. This one in the air. Park. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat.
One down. Mark Cuevas up next for the A's. That one in there across the letters.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, number 80.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Miguel Bourbon singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A's go quickly and quietly there. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Richard Chu. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Just missing there. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And now the center fielder, Colin Moore. That's in there. Strike 1. One out, base is empty. And a curve is down and in. That one missed.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all
Now
over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. De La Cruz digs in now. RBI single his last time up. On the ground to short, Adolph. Throws to first in time. Just got him on that one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Richard Paz, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive into the corner, but foul. Fastball is outside. Moore on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back.
Leading
and here's the
off
catcher,
for the
Esteban
A's,
Valdez.
Number 12.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. On target. He got him. Nice play.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's the first baseman, Dave Vogelsang. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled the swing. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So digging in, Brian Cabrera. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Here's a 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nava sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We've played 4. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a pitcher's
for
duel so
Baltimore,
far. Here's how the
shortstop,
starters have
number 28.
performed up to this point. Sykes back to work. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Miguel Aguero, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Base is empty, one away here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Next offering is down low. And there's a ball. In the dirt, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
MacArthur up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. MacArthur, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old, and he was born in Canada. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Aguero stands at first with one out. A little bit low. 2-1. Runner takes off. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Throw sails over his head at first. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Go-ahead run on base. Feliz now at the plate. 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Donovan Sohn preparing to come on if needed. Ariano warming up as well. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance throw in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Simon Sykes done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Donovan Sohn.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And the batter down, Roger Nava. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air out to center. Bourbon coming on. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. No hits, but an error to walk lead to a run. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the A's 2. Dana Kaufman up next for the A's.
Designated hitter, number 25.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It was just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Adolph, the batter down as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Won Young Park. First pitch misses. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the big.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it 3-2. Third game of the division series. Digging in, Richard Chu. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martinez makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 49.
Colin Moore, the next to hit. The other way, and foul ball. Swings through that.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
De La Cruz at the plate and takes high there.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air, right field. Cuevas makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the A's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, J.P. Martinez. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Right side, MacArthur. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting number 22.
Next up for the A's, Mark Cuevas. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the
Now
other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Miguel Bourbon. There's the strike. Runner on the goal. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double. Throw cut off to third.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Corey Mortero won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Baltimore. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Craig Hargrove.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get, so they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Valdez will hit next. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game. And this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Gets the call. That is strike 2. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield bat. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
And now the first baseman, Dave Vogelsang. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Clay Valenzuela, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Negron also getting ready.
One, two.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Cuevas on third. Bourbon at second with 2 gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 2 outs. This one popped up right side. MacArthur. And that's the 3rd out. A's straight a couple. They're down 3-2.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Cesar
Now
Castillo.
pitching for the
Bringing in the
A's,
lefty with the left-handed hitter
Number 1.
coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
the Orioles,
Richard
catcher,
Paz
number
getting ready to
52.
hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No ball.
And the count is 0-2. The A's bullpen has some movement. Pat Landrum up and throwing. Ariano, the lefty, warming up as well. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 1-2. That one drifts inside. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now batting, number 28.
Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Thomas Whitaker. 1 for 3. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Just missed. There's the strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He played off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Brett MacArthur digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the late stages of game 3. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
That one not close. 1-2 to count. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Leo Feliz waiting on deck for the Orioles. And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Feliz, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, one away here in game 3 of this American League Division Series.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, number 9.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Roger Nava. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That's a strike. And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but You got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
We're
Baltimore.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jared Negron.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Now at the plate,
Leading
Brian
off
Cabrera.
for the A's,
Well,
third
both sides
baseman,
equally
number
as strong.
26.
So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Into center. Moore on the move. Nice grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
They trust him in center field because he's
Now
capable of
batting,
making
number
plays on the
25.
run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Kaufman swings through it for strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Ross Adolph up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time.
He's out.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
A's.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
29.
Pat Landrum.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the third
Leading
baseman,
off for
Richard Chu.
Baltimore, third
0 for
baseman,
3 with 2
number
strikeouts
29.
and a flyout. Landrum, only 20 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 49.
Colin Moore, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that drops in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And into the box for Baltimore, Donna Urias de la Cruz. And that one clips the corner. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side, Park. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, number 52.
Now, Richard Paz. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Bourbon. Long run into the gap. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it
Now
up
batting,
any better than
number
that.
28.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Whitaker will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch just misses. Two outs and one in scoring position. And another ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Paz at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's a splitter, and it's a strikeout. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 4-2. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Play Valenzuela. So back to the top of the
Leading
order.
off
Now
for the
here's the leadoff
Athletics.
hitter for the A's,
Second
Juan Young
baseman,
Park.
number 3.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Babe Jensen, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hayes, a left-hander, also throwing. Not close with that one, and now 2-0. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. J.P. Martinez up next for the A's. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next up for the A's, Mark Cuevas. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! And that is a big first out.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Now here is Miguel Bourbon. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's all they'll get. Here's the catcher, Esteban Valdez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner at second. 2 down. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ball 1 there.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. So the tying run at second. Base He's hit around third. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Play Valenzuela will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Charles Hayes. So digging in, Dave Vogelsang. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Tied at 4. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike 2. Hit in the air, left field. Nava settles under it. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 9th now in Game 3. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here's the Orioles DH.
Leading off
Miguel
for the Orioles,
Aguero.
the designated hitter, number 6.
Landrum back to work. That's down and in. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Carlton Cano, the closer of the staff, is throwing. On the ground, right side, Park. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 25.
Brett MacArthur, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open
Now
instead of staying closed.
21.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Feliz, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. That's to third. And it goes just foul. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's going to be Brian Cabrera. There's a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Babe Jensen appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 25.
So now here's the DH, Dana Kaufman. That's in there. That's strike one. That one missed. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit on a line. And now the winning run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Adolph in the box now. Takes strike one. And fires in a fastball at 95.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches. That's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Young Park. And that one upstairs, ball one. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Snap throw to first. Kaufman back in on a dive. Trying to send this to extra innings. Fought off foul. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. With the winning run on at first here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Next offering way off the plate. That one missing inside.
3-2, 2-out runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
JP Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Four in the ninth. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So up next, J.P. Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Winning run stands at second. And there's a strike.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. In comes the winning run, and the A's walk it off in Game 3.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
it.